Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for your support, and I really hope that some of the strategies and practices that I'm sharing with you are really helping you in your journey for better health. So today, one of the things that I'd like to show you is another way to work with the nervous system to get it to reset and get it back into a calm and safe, connected place of engagement. Those of you that know a little bit more about some of the exercises that I do around Polyvagal Theory will identify this as definitely being one of those. If you'd like to know more about Polyvagal Theory and other ways to help you to beat stress and tackle some of the anxious feelings that you're having, then please like and subscribe and check out some of the other videos. So today what we're going to do is just come into a nice seated position. Okay, somewhere where you're a little bit comfortable. It won't take long, just a couple of moments. And try and make it a place, if you can, where at least for the first time while we're practicing this, you won't be disturbed. And what you're going to do is just take two fingers and put them at the back of your head, at the base of the skull there. What you're looking for is to the right-hand side of the top of the spine. You're going to feel an indentation. And if you take the two fingers on the other side, you're going to feel one on the other side as well. Okay, so they're like a hollow or an indentation just to the right and left of your spine. So starting on one side, whichever side you want, that's okay. Take your fingers, find that hollow, and then just above the hollow, you're going to feel like a raised, hard area. And that's where you're going to be working. Now, don't put too much pressure on, just quite lightly. All I want you to do is stretch the skin in one direction and try and stretch it in the other direction. So it's very small, very subtle cues that you're using here. And I want you to just observe or just notice if there's any differences between the two. So for me today, to the right feels okay, but when I push back to the left, it definitely feels there's more restriction there, or it doesn't move as easily. So what I want you to do is just find out which direction there's more restriction for you, and then you're going to hold in that direction. Okay, so for me, I'm holding towards my left, but it could be to the right, could be to the left. Maybe both of them are a bit tight. That's also fine. Just all we're going to do now is just hold the skin, stretching the skin in the direction where you feel the most restriction. And you want to hold it, just keep holding it until you start noticing that subtle shift where your nervous system is going to be de-escalating, undoing. A lot of the time it's breath for me. You might notice a breath, a yawn, a sigh, a shifting down of the shoulders. Noticing what those relaxation cues are for you is extremely important, and not just following the ones that are relaxation cues for me, like breath or sometimes a sigh. They're mine, but yours might be different, and you identifying your ones is really important. And if you don't notice anything, that's also fine. It takes time for us to really become in tune and connected to our own bodies. So if this is something new for you, you've just got to practice, and don't give yourself a hard time if you can't notice those cues, because you will. You will. You just need to start listening more, and that comes with practice. And they'll be happening. You just might not be aware of those cues. So you'll still be getting some relaxation benefits. Okay, that's the natural stop for me. Noticed that shoulder just dropped right down. It's nice. Okay, again, you can do these exercises for as little or as long as you want, but I would recommend definitely at least 30 seconds. But if you can, try not to be time focused. Just focus on physically what's happening in your body and be guided by what your body's doing. So when you notice that relaxation, that point of relaxation, just indulge in that for a short or medium period of time, and then when you're ready, you can change. Okay, if you wanted to change direction there, if you were tense in both areas, then please feel free to do that also. For the purpose of the video, I'm just going to go on to the other side. So doing this on the other side, take your 2 fingers, find that hollow or indentation that we spoke about. Then directly above that, you're going to feel a hard nodule on the back of your head there. And that's where we're going to be working. And again, very lightly, all you're trying to do is actually shift the skin. You're not trying to push the muscle. So it's the skin. Is there a tension? Just with moving the skin one way or another, is there any difference for you? And for me, it's now pushing in towards my right. So what I'm going to do now, and what you should do, is once you've observed where there's tension, which direction the tension is in, stretch the skin in that direction and then hold. Okay, so you're kind of holding that stretch. And what this is doing is working with your vagus nerve, which is a nerve that reaches out, comes up through here, reaches out in many directions. If you want more information on that, there's a video, I'll copy the link below. And you're effectively telling that vagal nerve to not be in heightened stress state. You're just sending it communication that you are safe. And that, there we go. It's always harder to conduct these videos after, towards the end of the exercise, where I'm feeling pretty zenned out. But that's the purpose, isn't it? So it's all good. That feels really nice. Just taking a moment to notice the changes that are happening for you. And again, if you want to repeat that exercise going in the other direction, so you do both directions, you can. If you notice just tension in one direction more than the other, then go with that. Stretch that area and hold that stretch in that direction. So really, really beautiful little exercise. I hope you have a wonderful day. And please remember, when I'm talking about these practices, I don't want you to just watch the video and then do it once and forget about it. It's not going to work. You've really got to anchor these practices into your day-to-day, everyday life. So pick something that you know that you do every day, that you can do the exercise. It could be just after brushing your teeth in the bathroom. It could be every time you go to the bathroom. It could be just before bed. It could be immediately when you wake up. But choose a very simple thing that you know that you do every single day, and preferably several times a day. And whatever is appropriate for you, whatever space is appropriate for you to be able to do these exercises, but it's got to be something you do regularly. And add that exercise in, or add one of the other exercises in, and just really helps with body awareness. It really helps with you understanding what's going on for you, how your body's reacting. 90% of information into the brain, which is giving you the negative thoughts, the stress thoughts, the anxiety is coming from your body's signals. Your body, if your body is in a state of stress, and it's subconscious a lot of the time, or it's in a state of anxiousness, then your mind is going to be rushing. Your head is going to be thinking of all the things that you should be doing, you need to be doing. Are you providing for your family? Are you going to work? Are you delivering all these things? And sometimes it's just a bit stressful. And actually, what we need to do is, in order to actually be able to calm our minds, we really need to start with the body first. I'm a huge believer in that. I'm a mindfulness and meditation practitioner. I've taught all around the world to everyone from the United Nations to international schools, and helping schools literally employ meditation and mindful practices for the whole school. But I start with the body. It's really important. And in the busy lives that we lead, it's the body that helps you undo and relax those thoughts and the stress and the anxiety. So I really hope you're enjoying what our exercises are. Please leave some comments in the link below, and in the comment section below even. I'm so relaxed I can't get my words out. Okay, have a lovely, lovely day, and I'll see you soon. Let me know if it's working for you. That's essentially what I'm saying. Bye for now.